Good evening to you. I'm Grace Blair. We have new details tonight on a 3-vehicle crash in Garden Township. 2 people are dead and 1 more is injured. 47-year-old Gerald Weaver and 46-year-old Tara Weaver of Escanaba were in a Toyota SUV when a semi-truck crossed the center line. The semi was headed eastbound on US 2 by Fish Dam River. Both Gerald and Tara were pronounced dead on the scene. A Chevrolet SUV was traveling behind the Weavers and crashed into the back of the semi's trailer. The driver was a 38-year-old male from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. He was pinned inside the vehicle and broke several bones. And after this crash, 2 more vehicles collided in an attempt to stop. No injuries were reported in the second crash, and this remains under investigation. A Delta County Eagles Club raised money to help a family whose parents were killed in a car crash. TV6's Justin Fantoff tells us how the community came together to show support and memories.
People share memories of Tara and Jerry Weaver during a breakfast fundraiser at the Eagles Club 1088 in Escanaba. The 2 were killed in a car crash Friday as they were driving to their son's basketball game. Escanaba High School Class of 2023 co-chair Karen Salo says the 2 will be remembered as a special part of the community.
We were able to provide just great role modeling for their children, the community, their families. They had an infectious smile, hard work ethic, just amazing people.
All money raised this morning is going to the Weaver family. Salo says she hopes the event brings people together to remember the Weavers' lives.
We're hoping today offers an opportunity to people to celebrate the good memories for the family and fill their heart and be able to really take an opportunity to remember them.
The club normally holds a benefit every 3rd and 5th Sunday of the month, but this time it made an emergency decision.
When I got the phone call yesterday asking to switch, it was kind of one of those moments where we just grabbed the phone, called everybody, hey, I need some donations, we need more food, we need more help, and everybody pulled through.
Seebeck says the fundraiser fit the Eagles' goal.
This to give back to the community, especially a family like this. It was a decision that you really even have to finish your sentence on the phone. Everybody on our side for the board members right away is, yes, let's do this. We're going to go ahead and forward all proceeds. And really, that's just what we're here for.
Salo says she hopes the family knows the whole community is behind them.
The impact that I hope the family gets out of today's event is that they know that they are supported and loved, and if they need anything, that someone and a group will be behind them in every effort that they have.
If you were unable to make it to the breakfast and still want to donate to the family, you can drop off the money at the Eagles Club on 608 Ludington Street in Escanaba. Justin Van Hoff, TV6 News, Escanaba.
And how Escanaba is coming together in a time of need after losing 2 of their own last Friday, showing the UP really is someplace special. TV6's Escanaba Bureau reporter Grace Blair shares how the community is here to support the Weaver family.
An outpouring of support from everyone when the community needs it most.
We're in such a small town, but we're a family, too. So it's so nice to see everybody just work together and help this family any way that we can.
Tara and Jerry Weaver were driving to their son's basketball game on Friday when they were killed in a crash on US 2. They left behind 3 children, 2 of which are still at Escanaba High School. And now the entire community is showing the Weavers they are not alone.
I can't even imagine what they're feeling going through this. So it's just a really important time for not only us, but the whole community to come together and everyone to be able to do what they need to help lift them up.
On Wednesday, Drifters will be donating all proceeds from 2 in the afternoon until 8 at night to the family.
We are a close-knit family here at Drifters, and we know the family personally, and we just really believe in helping our community when we can, coming together to support each other.
And Delta Fence is making bracelets. They're $5 each, with 100% of the profits donated to the Weavers.
We wanted to do something that was going to be in memory of the couple that was lost. And so it was so nice to see the community all coming together, and we thought it would just be a great way for people to be wearing them out and about so that their memory will continue.
K9 Cares is visiting Escanaba schools to help students process their grief.
Talking to each other, letting people know that you're there to support them is going to be the biggest thing. There's no words that can make it better. There was a lot of silence today, and sometimes silence is needed.
Visit uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app for a full list of ways you can support the Weavers. Escanaba and beyond, coming together to show no one has to go through this alone. Grace Blair, TV6 News, Escanaba.
Unimaginable. And even outside of Escanaba, communities across Upper Michigan are working to support the Weaver family. Munising Middle and High School held a bake sale this afternoon. Money raised during this sale will also all go to the Weaver family. Baked goods were collected from the Munising community, and students bought up the goodie, all of them, during their lunch breaks.
It's so nice to come together and just live in a UP and a supportive community. So not only did Munising come together, but if you saw that Facebook post, you saw all these other schools doing different donations, different benefits, and it's just one of the reasons why the UP is so special.
Embers Credit Union also donated $100 to the cause, and more than $1,800 was collected during the bake sale today. The Munising Sports Booster Club is also collecting donations through the week in support of the Weaver family. Well, some Michigan Tech University students braved the cold weather today to explore interests outside of their studies. TV6's Houghton Hancock Bureau reporter Colin Jackson visited the Spring Involvement Fair to see what students are doing and to get involved.
Packed together in the Michigan Tech University ballroom, dozens of registered clubs and organizations participated in the university's Spring Involvement Fair. The annual event gives students the opportunity to decide how they can expand their experiences outside of the classroom.
We've definitely at Michigan Tech seen the value in students being involved in a lot of extracurricular activities and just bonding with their fellow students, and so this gives them the opportunity to hopefully find those new students to become involved with.
From building concrete canoes to fencing, the university says it has over 240 registered clubs on campus, with around 75 present during the event. One of these clubs is the MTU Outdoor Venture Crew, which takes its members on outdoor excursions year-round.
We've already quadrupled in membership this year. We've done a lot more community outreach events, a lot more volunteer events, but there's always room for more people outdoors.
Another is the Copper Country Robotics Organization, in which students mentor high school robotics teams.
A lot of us are alumni and still like to be involved in the program, and what better way to do that than helping younger students learn and just to help them get better and provide any resources to any teams that might need it.
The university hopes Huskies will not only use these events to expand their connections, but also their horizons. Colin Jackson, TV6 News, Houghton.
Thank you, Colin. And don't forget, you can watch your TV6 News on the go to catch events like that as well. You can find the live stream feature on both UpperMichiganSource.com and the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. You can also watch recent newscasts from both TV6 and Fox UP. To a consumer alert, gas prices across the state are yet again on the rise, increasing 10 cents since last week. According to AAA of Michigan, drivers are now paying an average. In continuing coverage, students and staff at Escanaba Public Schools are coming together in a time of need. TV6's Annette Giacchino tells us how the school is coping with the loss of Tara and Jerry Weaver.
Inside Escanaba Junior-Senior High School, students and staff are grieving the loss of Tara and Jerry Weaver. The couple was killed in a car crash Friday on US 2 while driving to their son's basketball game. They left behind 3 children, 2 of which are still at Escanaba High School.
I made a stop by their house over the weekend and was amazed at the sheer number of students and friends that had come out to their house trying to see them and just sit with them and be with them.
Leanne Bink is a social worker at the high school. She says the school has expanded resources to help students and staff cope.
We had special designated areas. We had the library for the students yesterday, and we had our Mo Lounge for the staff in case anybody needed to step out, wanted to talk to a social worker, get some support from each other.
Bink says the school has also reached out to a bereavement counselor for additional help.
She's going to be providing an online educational session tomorrow, Wednesday, from 4 to 5. and that's going to be for parents to help their children through the grief process.
Centfor says Escanaba Public Schools will be closed on Friday for the funeral services.
Not only is our student body looking to rally around and be there for the children, the staff as well is grieving, and so they want the opportunity to be there for the family.
If you would like to donate to the Weaver Family GoFundMe, go to uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. Annette Chiquino, TV6 News, Escanaba.
In the meantime, Manistee area schools were among those to show support for Escanaba and the Weaver family today. Mass students and staff donned orange. Now, it's a story we've been following closely. Tara and Jerry Weaver were killed in a car crash on Friday while driving on US 2 to their son's basketball game. The Weavers left behind 3 children, 2 of which are currently at Escanaba High School. The Manistee area school superintendent says they are also asking students and the community to wear orange to Friday's basketball game.
On that day, we're going to be donating all concessions, the 50-50 raffle. There's a free gate. However, if people would like to make a donation to the Weaver family, that will also be available.
Now, the superintendent also says he wants Escanaba and the Weaver family to know that Manistee fully supports them. He says they are always praying for them and they are truly sorry for their loss. In continuing coverage, residents of Escanaba are coming together during a difficult time. This week, we've been following the story of a car crash which killed a beloved mother and father. TV6's Annette Chiquino joins us to tell us about Jerry and Tara Weaver's visitation service. Annette?
Thank you, Cody. We received permission from the family to observe from outside of the funeral home during today's visitation, and what I saw was an immense outpouring of the love from the community. I'll tell you who Tara and Jerry Weaver were as people and what impact they had on the community.
Hundreds of friends and family of Jerry and Tara Weaver gathered outside Crawford Funeral Home in Escanaba. The couple, both 47, were killed in a car crash last Friday on US 2 while driving to their son's basketball game. Kathy Woodbury knew Tara and Jerry from church. She says they were very much involved with the community.
Their impact is profound, not only with sports, with religion, just with everything. Their kindness, their love.
According to their obituary, Jerry worked as an inspector for the state of Michigan FDA. He loved basketball, wrestling, and singing karaoke. Meanwhile, Tara was the Great Start director at the Delta Schoolcraft ISD. She also volunteered for various organizations in Delta County. She enjoyed snowshoeing, water skiing, and playing with her dog, Sadie.
Absolutely remarkable. They would do anything for anybody. And it's amazing that the community is coming out to help them and help their families and friends.
They left behind 3 children, 2 of which are still at Escanaba High School. A funeral service will be held tomorrow at 11 in the morning at St. Anne's Church in Escanaba. Escanaba area public schools will be closed so students and staff can attend.
If you would like to donate to the Weaver Family GoFundMe, go to uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. Your donations will help with funeral costs and expenses for their kids. So far, the family has raised $180,000 of its $200,000 goal.
The Escanaba Eskimos returned to action on the basketball court this evening. Students and staff are still grieving the loss of Tara and Jerry Weaver. On January 27th, the couple was killed in a car crash on US 2 while driving to their son's basketball game. They left behind 3 children, 2 of which are still at Escanaba High School. Their son Lucas Weaver played tonight at the Eskimos hosted the Marinette Marines.
So that outpouring of support has really been incredible. In fact, I'd say in 30 plus years in education, I really honestly have never seen anything quite like this. And I know that's meant a lot to the family, but the schools in general, it's meant quite a bit to us as well, just to know that so many people out there are thinking about our community and about our families.
There was also a game tonight in Gladstone for the girls. The team held a miracle minute for the Weaver family between quarters. More than $900 was raised. We will have full highlights of both games in sports later on.
We continue our coverage of an overwhelming amount of support, that is, for a Delta County community facing hardship. And now that community is saying thank you. TV6's Escanaba Bureau reporter Grace Blair sat down with Escanaba school staff and shares their message. She joins us live from our Escanaba Bureau. Grace?
Thank you, Cody. 2 weeks ago, Tara and Jerry Weaver were driving to their son's basketball game in the Sioux. They were along US 2 when a semi-truck crossed the center line and killed them. And immediately, the Escanaba community stepped in to help. And now, Escanaba is sharing its gratitude. Take a look.
The love and the generosity and just the thankfulness. I can't thank everybody enough.
After Tara and Jerry Weaver died in a car crash, the Escanaba community came in droves to support.
The people here rallied around the family, and they rallied around each other. And you don't get through these things on an individual basis, right? It's very difficult individually.
That support extended beyond Delta County's borders.
I've gotten calls from as far away as California, Arizona, North Carolina, people reaching out from everywhere. What can we do? How can we help?
Counselors and support staff came multiple times to talk or even just sit with students.
The local ISD from school districts across the UP to send counselors for help, to have 3 therapy dogs on site. To just help support the needs of students, and we want that to be ongoing because it's going to be a long road.
And now, Escanaba's message is a simple one.
It's just been a wonderful coming together of everyone across, our whole region, really, and I can't thank everybody enough.
To be in a situation where everybody is able to come together so closely has been just both refreshing and amazing.
We're there for you, right? We're family. First and foremost, we're family, and we're here for you.
Just a huge thank you. I mean, we can't say thank you enough to everybody, everywhere, and keep the Weavers in your prayers, and remember Terry and Jerry.
A GoFundMe was set up for the remaining 3 Weaver children. 3,000 people donated more than $222,000. Reporting live in Escanaba, Grace Blair, TV6 News.